Did you know that in the 17th century, tulips were once more valuable than gold? Even more shocking is the fact that the tulip craze not only bankrupted countless people, but is also considered one of the first financial bubbles in history. You might never have imagined that this story from 400 years ago has striking similarities with today's phenomena, like cryptocurrency and real estate speculation. Let's travel back to the Netherlands in the 1600s, when this small nation stood at the center of the global stage. The Dutch were the maritime superpower of the time. Through the Dutch East India Company, they dominated trade with Asia, bringing back spices, porcelain, silk, and with them, great wealth and prosperity. In such a booming, cash-rich society, a beautiful flower quietly sparked a wave of speculation. Tulips weren't native to the Netherlands. They were introduced to Europe from the Ottoman Empire, present-day Turkey. With their vibrant colors and elegant forms, especially the rare varieties with streaks or spots, tulips quickly captivated the Dutch elite. Ironically, these unique patterns were caused by a virus, though people back then thought they were rare natural wonders. Because of their rarity and aesthetic appeal, tulips soon became status symbols among nobles and wealthy merchants. A single rare tulip bulb could be worth more than a house. Tulips transformed from garden plants into coveted investment assets. Initially, wealthy individuals were the primary buyers, planting the bulbs in their gardens to show off. But soon, the general public joined in. The middle class and even laborers started buying tulips, hoping to buy low and sell high for a quick profit. Thus began a nationwide tulip frenzy. The trading methods also grew more complex. People began signing what were essentially futures contracts, agreements to purchase tulips before they bloomed, with payment and delivery due later. This allowed buyers to speculate using leverage, profiting from price hikes without even owning the flowers. The price of tulip bulbs skyrocketed, with some selling for tens of thousands of guilders, more than the value of a luxury home. The term, "a bulb worth its weight in gold," wasn't far from reality. But irrational speculation couldn't last forever. In 1637, a seemingly minor incident triggered the collapse. At a routine tulip auction, the first buyer refused to place a bid. This tiny decision rippled through the market, and others began hesitating, trying to sell off their bulbs at the peak. Like falling dominoes, confidence collapsed, and so did prices. Bulbs that were once worth a fortune became worthless overnight. Many who had invested their life savings went bankrupt. Merchants lost their businesses. Banks faced panic withdrawals. The tulip bubble had officially burst, becoming one of the most iconic financial crashes in economic history. Interestingly, when we reflect on this episode, the underlying logic mirrors what we see in today's investment world. People become obsessed with speculative assets, hyped by the media and social buzz. Herd mentality kicks in. When everyone believes prices can only go up, no one wants to miss the get-rich opportunity. But when confidence crumbles, the bubble pops. We've seen similar patterns in recent history: the dot-com bubble in 2000, the subprime mortgage crisis in 2008, and the recent frenzy over NFTs and cryptocurrencies. All share the same psychological roots: unrealistic optimism, hype without real value, and a hard crash when the excitement fades. However, the tulip bubble wasn't all negative. It revealed the massive influence of asymmetric information and collective psychology in a free market. It reminds us that while pursuing financial freedom, we must critically assess value and risk. For the Netherlands, this crisis, while painful, also accelerated the development of more mature financial systems and regulatory frameworks. Today, the Netherlands remains one of the world's top flower exporters, and the tulip is still its national flower. Every spring, the blooming tulips at Keukenhof Park attract tourists from around the globe. These colorful flowers are no longer tools of speculation but symbols of peace and beauty. So, the next time you see a tulip, take a moment to think. Behind its delicate petals lies not just botanical beauty, but a shared memory of humanity's dance with money, risk, and greed. History repeats itself, and the best we can do is learn to stay cautious and rational. If you enjoy this kind of informative content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next one. We'll keep bringing you more thought-provoking and fascinating stories. If you found this video interesting, feel free to share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.